Hello and welcome to the second video. So on this one we are going to take a look to the different command that Golang provide to you, and also um, and also maybe start a little bit to code like few lines just to see how it works. So basically um, you have like few commands that is really interesting and that I already used and I can talk about. Is the get one. I used this on the previous video actually. So get is to download and install packages and dependencies. So you saw me do this command line on the previous video. It was to actually download this package, and then it puts that inside your source folder. So my Go path is Go, home Go, and then inside this one you have source. And inside source you have GitHub because it's a GitHub package, and you can see SQS is here and Go return repository is here. So now it allows me to use the commands of this package. You also have like Go install. I never use it, but it's to compile and install packages and dependencies. So far, at the moment, I never had to use this one. You have Go run. I also use it on the previous video. It was just to run the teeny code I have written in my main Go, which is just actually printing test. But I'm not using the FMT package. I'm using log. And so you can run without compiling this code. I think behind it is actually compiling and running. So yeah, it's written here. It's written here. So run, compile, and run your Go program. And then you have also Go build, which is actually only to build your Go package. Where is the command here? Compile the packages and dependencies. So I can go build my main Go, and I can put a name. So let's say print test main print test, and then my main Go this way. And now I have a file that is a binary inside the folder called print test that I can run. Here it is. Print test. Can delete it now. What kind of other function? There is Go FMT. This one is to reformat your code because usually when you're coding, it's really important to have like a clean code, and Go come up with this solution of FMT where it's gonna check that you written your Go codes the right way. So let's say Go FMT main Go, it says nothing because when I use VS Code, I don't know if you already noticed that, but it was also adding for me the import and also reformatting the code for myself for me. I didn't need to do it by myself. So for example here, let's say I want to change log by and use FMT, the function to, that's also the name of the package is to write. So what FMT means, Go FMT. FMT implement formatted IO with function analogous. So it's the package to use the input output. So for example, if I change log by FMT here, it's gonna change the input and also check that my code is written the right way. So for example, if I'm doing this, which is not respecting the clean code rules, it's supposed to change. Oh, it doesn't. Okay, this way, for example. So here it will reformat my code. So if you're using Vim and then you format the wrong way your code and you run Go FMT here, how they say that, Go FMT reformat package source. So if I say Go FMT main Go, now it's supposed to have been it's supposed to have format for myself. So as you can see here, it changed the return line that it added a return line for me. What else? What else? I never used the other one, so I think we will probably go through during the Golang journey. But yeah, you also have the Go environment. What is that? Environment. Environment. Ooh. Envy. No. Optional help topic. Ah, no, okay. If I need help. Oh, that's exactly what I was looking for on the previous video. Go pass. Or maybe no. No, it's not. Alright. Or maybe it's here. Oh yeah, it's here. So you have the go path. Go help, go path. So that's exactly what I was looking for in the previous video. I was trying to create my environment variable for Go. So I know that some of them is important to have. For the moment we won't add them, but if we encounter any problem, we will have to take a look on this. But from what I remember, GoBean, GoPath, and maybe GoRoute was important to be set up. Well, let's see later. So how Golangs looks like. So on the top, you have to name your package. So the one with run is called main, but if you have, like, for example, another package that's gonna be used in your main binary, so the main is the one that's gonna be executed when you start it. So as you can see here, func main is the first thing which is run when I need it. But for example, import fmt has definitely a good source code that starts by package fmt, and then inside there is function. But it's not a program; it's only function. So that's why package main is for the code that's gonna be compiled and executed, and it's gonna be a program. And if you name another package with something else than main, it's gonna be actually a library. A library that you can use. Like for example here, fmt is used, and then you have the function. What looks like a function. So you have to first write function to say that it's going to be a function, then name the function. So here it's main. Let's say we create a function which is called print test. Then inside the parentheses, you are supposed to write the argument. So here there is nothing. And right after that is the return value. So for example, it could return an error, or it could return an error, or it could return a string, or it's int. Yeah, I think it's int. Well, it can return something. So after that, you open the bracket, and inside the bracket, you put your code. So print test doesn't take any arguments, and it just print test. So then you remove it, and you can call your function print test. By the way, in Go, from what I've seen, most of the code use the OCaml. I think it's called OCaml, the OCaml type, name type. So not with the snake, so the underscore, but with the OCaml style. So first letter of your function is a lowercase if it's used only inside the same file. And if it's used in another file, then you will have to come up with uppercase. So here print is used in the same function, in the same file, so I don't need to put it in uppercase. And then it prints it. So now go run main go. Here it is. It prints test. So now let's show me how to add an argument. So for example, we want to print test with something following. Then we will have something else. So let's say str is a string. So the first one is the name of the variable, and the second one is a type. So here fmt.printf, and let's say so %s meaning that I'm gonna write something here which is a string, and then str. So here then we can add whatever we want, print test, and then just another test. Go run main go, and then as you can see it prints a test and just another test. And we could, for example, return the size of it. I'm not sure about the type of it, but anyway, let's try it. And then we're gonna add that inside another string. str est égal à fmt.printf test str test print ln ret str, and then return len ret str. Not sure about this one. I didn't even try it before, but ret str is added inside a variable. Then I print a line. I print with a new line ret str, and I return the size of it. Oh, I don't need to specify this because I'm not using it. So, and I return an int. And then here I can I can take the size, so it will return an int. Then inside len, I'm gonna have the size of the whole string. And let's check that. You can also here print ft size. Then let's call it another way, just to make sure. Len str. Go run main go. Oh, print ln, not print ln. There it is. So this is 22 character long. Let's check that still, but of course it is. Oh, I cannot move it. Okay. And then here, if I put the size of the string, it's 22. Yeah. All right. So that's everything I know for now about Golang, and we will discover now by reading these books I've bought. In the next video, at the beginning, I will introduce the book I bought, and then we will start to code and start to do the exercise asked by the book. Thank you very much for watching. Have a nice evening. Bye bye.